And good morning and welcome to another video. Today, it's new bike day, yay! And I did get a new bike, a Cannondale SL3. I am going to do a little switcheroo on the handlebars. I've got these sort of knockoff Surly alt bars, a corner bar, and I'm going to attempt to put those on, see what they're like, work out a hand position and positions for the brakes and so on, and then maybe even wrap the bars, which will be an interesting exercise for me, having not really done that very much. First things first, let's get the bike up on the stand. So, welcome back, and bike's up in the stand. These are the Surly corner bars. Oh, how easy that is to see. But suffice it to say, they are similar to a drop bar. These extra sort of hand positions here, or you can be down here. The beauty of these is that I can just transfer mountain bike shifters to this because they're a 22.2mm stem. So these are actually the cheap AliExpress knockoff Surly bars. So they are aluminium instead of steel, so they only weigh 300 grams instead of 800 grams, and they're only like less than $80. The Surly corner bars are about $225 plus delivery. What I'll do is, I think I'll take the bar off, let it hang here, put this on, and then take the various other bits off. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, so that's an issue. Definitely need a longer brake cable. So I won't be wrapping the bars today because this is all going to have to come off. But what I'm going to do is I've got these little 50mm bar extenders. So these are the nubs. It's kind of, you can kind of get your hand there, not much room. If I add these on, I'll have a bit more room. So I might put those on just to see, and then give the bike a little test run, being careful not to turn the handlebars too much, and see what it's like. So these will just go on to the end here and extend those out. We'll see. So as you can see now, I've got more of a hand position there. So what we might do is take the bike off the stand and have a little test ride. So, that's them there, and you can see this is really too tight, this brake cable. These other ones are actually okay. The other issue I would have is strapping a bag to this. Could be problematic. Yeah, I mean, that feels good. You can see the position side on. So you've got hand position here, down here, up here. Yeah, I mean, what's not to like? Gonna need some amendments if this is gonna work. Might just go for a ride without the bar tape and check it out. Well, okay, food for thought. Okay, well, that was actually pretty good. Got some sort of movement there. Gear shifters over here, actually quite easy. Can reach from up in the nubs just as well. Got to be careful you don't bang your thumb on the fork remote for the lockout. The big issue is this brake lever here is actually pinched right on that point. That needs to be extended a good 3 inches or so. Hydraulic brakes, so that's a job for the bike shop. So I'm going to take it back to the bike shop, do all of that. I'm actually pretty happy with the rough layout. I can tweak that and I'm happy with where the shifters and everything are. So I can tweak the angle a bit if I want. So, bit of an update. Just dropped the bike off at the bike shop and they're going to extend those cables for me. And it's just before Christmas, but I might take advantage of an early Christmas present from the senior management team. Bottle of red wine. Thanks very much, Mick and Dalton. It's been a pleasure working with you this year. And good afternoon. And it's time to finish off with the Surly corner bar conversion. I've had the handlebars back from the bike shop. They have done a great job. Let me just show you. So they've extended all the cables, so that gives me enough room to have a handlebar bag on there. And I've added these back on, little bar extenders. And the go now is I'm going to attempt to wrap the bars. So I've got this red handlebar tape, matchy, and these sort of soft rubber grips, and they'll go on the little extension arms on the hood's position, as it were. And the very cheap and slightly ugly handlebar tape will go over the rest. And I've not done that for a long time. So we'll see how I go.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you really got a hot tripod. Are you me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You're like
Yeah, and that's just my wife entering. The dog's here. Anyone else want to come in? This is why I need a private studio. Bye. Well, I think you may be able to guess from that I'm not having a career as a road bike mechanic in the Tour de France. That was very rough, but looks okay, it feels okay. It is not the best tape in the world. A poor workman blames his tools, but that is certainly my opinion. Yeah, so you can see it's pretty rough and ready, but we've got some soft mountain bike grips on the nubs and that 2-inch extension there, and then just the red bar tape everywhere else. And it looks reasonable and does feel reasonably comfortable, but time will tell. It is very cheap tape. Yeah, so all that is left now is a bit of a test ride. It doesn't look too bad. We'll see how it goes. So, first thoughts on how it went. For a start, I need to rewrap the bar tape. Natural hand position is here. Very much a cross between riding the drops and the hoods on a drop bar road bike. very comfortable position. It's also where you end up when you're off-road, uphill or downhill. I mean, this is the spot you gravitate to, particularly if you're going sideways, getting slideways. A lot of control. This little nib position here, that's great on the road particularly. Just get down into that sort of more aero position. Tops give you a nice alternate position as well, particularly if you're on the road and just heading uphill slightly. And then you can actually move your hand further back here, and that's angled slightly different, and that's just another alternate position as well. All in all, you know, very impressed. Very natural to ride with the setup like this. Yeah, quite happy. Yeah, so end result, very happy. As I mentioned before, bit of work to do on the bar tape. I'll get that sorted. Certainly really happy with this choice. Yeah, looking forward to doing some more rides with it. Don't forget to click, like, subscribe, have fun. Send me a comment if you want. There's plenty of other content out here about the Surly Corner Bar. You might want to check out bikepacking.com or Pathless Pedaled. Yeah, those guys have been really supportive with my channel as well. Anyway, bye for now.